Hey, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. So good to see everybody. Small and mighty, but that's perfectly fine, guys. Good to see everybody. Let me go in and say my hellos to everybody. Hello, hippie grandma. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Nicolo? I cannot pronounce how they pronounced your name last night. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, brother. What's up, Ghost Devil? Good to see you both. Hope you are both doing well. Hello, Rocket Queen. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing good. I know you're working, but I hope you're doing good, honey. Hello, Miss Sharon. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, darling. Hello, Evie. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing good. Hi, Miss Erica. Good to see you. You're my people too, darling. I hope you're doing well. Yes. Hey, Angel family. Yes, absolutely. Like I said, we might be small and mighty, but it'd be all right. Hello, True Seeker. Good to see you. I was waiting for you to come in last night. I was waiting for you to put a song in chat. I was waiting. I was waiting, honey. Hope you're doing well, darling. All right, guys. I'm kind of all confused now because the past 2 nights have sung songs and everything. And I have to get back to kind of my normal thing, and then I'll just have to get used to doing the open panel with the music 2 nights a week. So it's kind of confused me a little bit. But anyway, so our topic tonight is, what are your values? Like, what do you value? Like, what's important to you? You know. You're fine. I was just waiting for you to put a song in because everybody was like, you was gonna sing, and I was like, okay, well, I don't see her in chat. I don't know where she went, but I was waiting. But maybe next week you just tell me, just send it to my Facebook or something, and that way I'll already have it up. Or the easiest way for you to do it, like everybody else does it, because I have a lag, is to pull it up like on your tablet, because I know you use your tablet for your stream. Pull the song up that you want to sing on your tablet and do it that way. That way it's not lagging on my end, and you're kind of singing behind it or over top of it or whatever. It's better coming from your end. I've figured that out. If you pull the song up from your end, it's so much easier. So much easier. All right, like I said, tonight is, what are your values? We're going to talk about, what are your values? Why are they important to you? How important are values and well-being and mental health? Our hashtag is your values. Values support, encouragement, motivation, life, positivity, well-being, and mental health. Well, I love you, Truth Seeker. It'll be all right, darling. I'm sorry. All right, guys, and for most of you guys do know, but Nick's new. So what I do, Nick, is I talk about, we bring awareness and support to a certain specific topic, and then I read over the screen some information that I went digging on the internet, and I pull it up like Rebel does, and then afterwards we talk about it. So it's all good stuff. It's still good vibes. It's just not the music and the open panel and all the fun stuff. Like, that's for the weekend. But we still have fun here when we go over some information. It's very useful information, and hopefully it helps everybody. It's always good to lift somebody's spirits, make them feel better, and it's always good information, because it's like stuff that you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize what that was. Or, oh my gosh, I really needed that help. Maybe I need to go see a doctor, or whatever the case may be. I'm hoping that it helps each and every one of you guys and lifts y'all up some way, somehow, where I'm here, to help everybody make the world a better place, because it is really screwed up. Truly. It is really screwed up. So if we can help just one or two people, then that means a lot to me. And it warms my heart, because I suffer with mental health myself. So, anything, if I help somebody, then it warms my heart. It makes me feel better, you know. All right, guys. What's up, Ghost Devil? I hope your mama's doing okay. She's probably busy, but tell her we say hello. Tell Mama Digger we say hello, Ghost Devil. All right, so let me pull up the information I got, guys. Oh gosh, be safe, honey. Stay safe. I know they're going around everywhere right now. I think Mr. Michigan sent me a video of a tornado in his area. His a buddy of his, it was close to his area, and there was a tornado right behind the house, and he was driving down the road, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, whoo! Hello, Amanda. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling." But yeah, there's a lot of bad storms going on right now. That's the truth. That is the truth. So pray that everybody stays safe and safe and sound, and everybody's okay. All right, guys. So let me share my screen. Please be safe, honey. All right, this is What Are Your Values? This is from Psychology Today. Hello, Rebelicious. Good to see you, love. Hopefully those storms have went past you, because y'all always have the bad storms, Rebelicious. But I'm hoping that y'all are safe and sound. Everybody is safe from all these stinking storms. I don't think they're ever going to go away. They'll go away for a couple of days, and then they'll come back, and then they'll go away for a couple of days, and then they'll come back. It's just Mother Nature's going bipolar or something. I don't even know. She ain't deciding what she wants to do. Anyway, like I said, this is from psychologytoday.com. What are your values? Do some exercises to better understand which values matter most to you. It says a value can be defined as an enduring belief upon which a person acts. Values are similar to attitudes and beliefs in that they have cognitive, emotional, and behavior parts, but researchers suggest that values are more enduring and long-lasting than either beliefs or attitudes. There are two types of values. We love you too, honey. We love you, Rebelicious. There are thought to be two different types of values: instrumental values and terminal values. Instrumental values are about desirable ways to act or behave: honest, responsible, and loving. Terminal values are about desirable and end states: health, freedom, family, security, etc. Some of us prefer one type of value over the other, but we all have both of these types of values that guide our lives to some extent. Yes, Truth Seeker, honey, we're here for you, darling. We love you. Why values matter. Our values have a big influence on how we act. Acting in ways that go against our values doesn't make us feel great. So we generally try to be consistent with our values. In fact, shifting our values in small ways can shift our actions. For example, one study showed that priming people and achieving values increased their success at completing a puzzle, but made them less helpful to the mentor. The value of achievement led them to act in ways that seemed likely to support achievement. But another study showed that priming people with a benevolence value decreased their success at the puzzle and increased their helpfulness. This suggests it can be really helpful to get clear on your values. If we know what's driving us, then we'll better understand why we do the things we do. What are your values? There are tons of values to choose from. So how do you know which ones yours are? One way to find out is by ranking them from most important to least important. Start with some introspection. Ask yourself if you hold any of the following values. Then for the values that you have, rank them from the most important to the least. Feel free to add any values you have that are missing from the list. This is a list of values, guys. I got some in my eye. Hold on a minute, guys. Oh, my allergies are absolutely driving me crazy, and it's 700 degrees in this house. Truth Seeker, is your daddy doing better, sweetie? Oh my goodness, I got something in my eyes driving me crazy. Okay, the list of values is cooperation, self-discipline, innovation, motivation, perseverance, justice, knowledge, learning, healthy relationships, spirituality, stability, status, wealth, responsibility, open mindedness, likability, authenticity, compassion, smarts, community, fairness, fun, generosity, growth, influence, recognition, security, and respect. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, guys. I've got to clean my glasses. Lord have mercy. I hate stinking allergies. They drive me crazy. I can't see nothing. And my eyes are burning off. I apologize. And you might need to go see the doctor. You might need to have your esophagus stretched like I did. It's helped a lot. I mean, it's not 100%, but it has helped big time. Big time, because I got choked on simple stuff like water and stuff like that. I got choked so bad and my eyes started watering. So you might need to go see a gastroenterologist, and they can stretch your esophagus. So, and he might need to be checked too, honey. You're welcome, sweetie. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or nothing, but I mean, that's what I had done, and it seemed like it helped. They just take they put you to sleep, and they take a scope down your throat, kind of like they do a colonoscopy, but it's down your throat this way, not the back end. But anyway, and they just like lightly stretch your esophagus so you don't get choked. And it helps a lot. And they also check to see if you have acid reflux, which I do. And then they put me on Protonix. I think that's what it's called. And it does really well. But I have really bad acid reflux. And that might be one reason. I'm not a doctor or nothing. I'm just saying that might be one reason you're choking, because the acid reflux is coming up here. And it's kind of like fighting with you trying to swallow. You see what I mean? So, I mean, it don't hurt. It don't hurt to just check it out and see. That's just my advice. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or nothing, but definitely talk to your doctor, honey, and see what they say. Definitely talk to your doctor about you and your dad. Try to get your list down to the top 3 of 4 values. Also, try to make sure that these values represent different parts of yourself. Act on your own values to make each of your values actable. Add a verb to it. In other words, describe how you would live each of your values. For example, if your value is love, what will your action be? It could be to practice loving kindness, show love, or even receive love with acceptance. If your value is growth, your actions might be try new things or take online courses. Well, my doctor, it's the first time I ever had it done, and my doctor told me that I'd probably have to have it stretched several times, because they just stretched it just a little bit. You could stretch. They said it's kind of like a rubber band. Eventually, it goes back, So, says if your value is fun, your actions might be spend time with friends or fill your day with activities. Not all values are easy to add a verb to, so just do your best. This can help you feel like you're in alignment with your values. Live your values and boost your well-being. Like we always talk about well-being in here. We talk about mental health. I always try to find information that pertains to, that. That's one of them, guys. And then let's see. Says living by your values. For most people dealing with distressing experiences such as anxiety, depression, and memories of SA, which I don't like to say that word, so I'll just say SA, takes a lot of our energy. At times, it may feel like it takes all you've got just to stay afloat, leaving not much left to offer for anything else. In order to get ourselves in a better place to deal with these difficulties, our life's problems in general, it is worth putting some time and energy into identifying and living by your values. That is, what you stand for as a person. Hi, Kenzie. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Miss Pat. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well. That's exactly right, Rocket Queen. It's just my opinion. That's why I said, please definitely go talk to your doctor, because I am not a doctor. I'm just saying, that's what happened to me. So I would advise you to definitely go talk to your doctor. That's my opinion. Thank you, Rocket Queen Honey. Says our values act as a kind of reference guide or compass for who we are, how we act in particular situations, and where we want to go in life. If we possess a clear sense of purpose and direction and act according to our values, then we are less likely to feel overwhelmed or be knocked off course when we experience challenging situations. What are values? Values are life concepts that are important to us. They might be based on how we were brought up, on religious or spiritual tradition, on a particular sense of ethics, or an approach to life that we have adopted along the way. There are no right or wrong values, and they all differ for everyone. One person might most value being genuine in relationships. Sorry, guys. Oh, a minute. Honesty and having good work ethic, while another's values could consist of giving people a fair go, being creative, and always doing my best. Whatever the history of our values, they're essentially our sense of the subject, right way for us to live. When we act in accordance with our values, we generally see our life as purposeful and meaningful. Tips for identifying your values. We usually hold our values implicitly. In other words, we don't often consciously think about the name of our values in a structured way, but identifying our values, we establish a basic guide for us in our life. Take some time to think about the following areas of life and try to identify a word or sentence or two about what is important to you. What kind of person do you want to be? And how would you like to act in the areas of life? We have included some possible suggestions of common values below. Keep in mind there are a lot of overlap between the life domains and the values themselves. Most values can apply to several life domains at once. This is just a rough guide. Okay, families, assertiveness to respect. This is the examples, guys. Family, assertiveness to respectfully stand up for my rights and request what I want. Fairness, to be fair to myself or others. Forgiveness, to be forgiving towards myself or others. Independence, to be self-supported and choose my own way of doing things. Respect, to be respectful towards myself or others. To be polite, considerate, and show positive regard. Relationships, freedom to live freely, to choose how I live and behave, or help others do likewise. Honesty, to be honest, truthful, and sincere with myself and others. Intimacy, to open up, reveal, and share myself emotionally or physically in my close personal relationships. Love, to act lovingly or affectionately towards myself or others. Romance, to be romantic, to display and express love or strong affection. Sexuality, to explore or express my sexuality. Trust, to be trustworthy, to be a loyal, faithful, sincere, and reliable. Parenting, acceptance, to be open to and accepting of myself, others, in life. Compassion, to act with kindness towards those who are suffering. Encouragement, to encourage and reward behavior that I value in myself or others. Patience, to wait calmly for what I want. Friendships, caring, to be caring towards myself, others, in the environment. Connection, to engage fully in whatever I'm doing and be fully present with others. Friendliness, to be friendly, companionable, or agreeable towards others. Generosity, to be generous, sharing and giving to myself or others. Humor, to see and appreciate the humorous side of life. Reciprocity, reciprocity, to build relationships in which there is a fair balance of giving and taking. Supportiveness, to be supportive, helpful, encouraging, and available to myself or others. Studying and learning. Challenge, to keep challenging myself to grow, learning, improve. Creativity, to be creative or innovative. Curiosity, be curious, open-minded, and interested to explore and discover. Open mindedness to think things through, see things from other point of view, and weigh evidence fairly. Persistence to continue resolutely despite problems or difficulties. Self development to keep growing, advancing, or improving in knowledge, skills, character, or life experience. Skillfulness to continually practice and improve my skills and apply myself fully when I'm using them. Work slash career, corporation to be cooperative and collaborated with others. Industry to be industrious, hardworking, and dedicated. Order to be orderly and organized. Power to strong influence or wield authority over others. Example, taking charge, leading, organizing. Responsibility to be responsible and accountable for my actions. Leisure, adventure, to be adventurous, to actively seek, create, or explore novel or stimulating experiences. Excitement, to seek, create, and engage in activities that are exciting, stimulating, or thrilling. Fun, to be fun loving, to seek, create, and engage in fun filled activities. Pleasure, to create and give pleasure to myself or others. Spirituality, beauty, to appreciate, create, nurture, and cultivate beauty in myself, others, and the environment. Humility, to be humble or modest, to let my achievements speak for themselves. Spirituality, to connect with things bigger than myself. Community, contribution, to contribute, help, assist, and make a positive difference to myself or others. Conformity, to be respectful and obedient of rules and obligations. Equality, to treat others as equal to myself and vice versa. Justice, to uphold justice and fairness. Kindness, to be kind, compassionate, considerate, nurturing, or caring towards myself or others. Health, fitness, to maintain or improve my fitness, to look after my physical and mental health and well being. Self control, to act in accordance with my own ideas. Personal well being. Authenticity, to be authentic, genuine, real, to be true to myself. Courage, to be courageous or brave, to persist in the face of fear, threat, or difficulty. Flexibility, to adjust and adapt readily to changing circumstances. Gratitude, to be grateful for and appreciative of the positive aspects of myself, others, and life. Mindfulness, to be conscious of, open to, and curious about my here and now experience. Safety, to secure, protect, or ensure safety of myself or others. Self awareness, to be aware of my own thoughts, feelings, and actions. Self care, to look after my health and well being and get my needs met. Sensuality, to create, explore, and enjoy experiences that stimulate the five senses. Keeping the record of what you value and how you want to live your life can be useful. Once you've had created a record for yourself, the next step is to start to take small steps that makes these values an everyday part of how you live and act in your life. Valued or values related goals. While values are very important and thing to keep in mind about the sorry guys is that they are ideas, not behaviors. Once you have identified your most important values, it is helpful to engage in behaviors that move you towards those values. This means committing to the things you do that are in line with them. Identify an action or behavior that will bring your life more in line with a particular value. For example, if your value of yours is self care, what are some self caring behaviors you can commit to and engage in on a regular basis? Do some smart goal setting for each and every value that's important to you. Often you will then notice an increased sense of wholeness, of being true to yourself, and an improvement in your well being. Managing expectations, self doubt, ugly memories, anxiety, uncertainty, value direction. To approach this approach in life does not mean we are never confronted by difficult situations, unwelcome thoughts, and uncomfortable feelings. It is just our focus is on calming and centering ourselves and acting in accordance with what we have established as our preferred value way of living life. And that one was living by your values. The importance of values for well-being. Like I said, we always try to come across something that has the topic that we cover. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Please hit the like if y'all haven't done so already, and hit the subscribe and the share. It means so much to me. Thank you guys so much for being in here. That's what said we might be small, but we're mighty. I know a lot of people are online tonight, so that's what said we might be small, but we're mighty. And I appreciate all the people coming in here. It means so much to me, guys. It says the importance of values for well-being. Values help forge a connection between what you believe and what you want. Therefore, they help people find their way in life. Pain and stressful situations are a part of life, although people naturally tend to escape in order to shut out negative emotions. It's important to realize that avoiding suffering isn't a practical solution. Instead, you have to incorporate these negative feelings so that the experience can positively influence your future. If you avoid and suppress them, you won't process them. Thus, the suffering remains unsolved and hidden. Acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT, is a form of experimental cognitive and behavior therapy based on a relational frame theory, RFT. It is a perspective that emphasizes a variety of concepts such as an experimental avoidance and cognitive fusion. Other concepts include the absence or weakening of values and the onset and course of behavior rigidity. Hey, Rebel. Yeah, I believe so too. But that's what I said. I think some people are online too. So we just take with what we got, guys. I just appreciate you guys being in here. The importance of values for well being. Nowadays, psychotherapy considers values important. This is because a person's values provide context for their historical actions. At the same time, therapists emphasize acceptance in order to give off an illusion of well being. This approach is far cry from judgmental attitude, which leads a person to complain all the time. Simply put, the goal is for the patient to accept an inevitable pain. Yeah, we would definitely pray for Brittany Blue Eyes. Definitely. I'll lift a prayer up for her. Um, it's important for patients to remember that some things are out of their control. This lets them give up on their behavior rigidity and judgmental attitude. In turn, they'll experience greater peace of mind. Values and discomfort. To help a patient, you must pinpoint their values and see if their behavior is geared towards achieving them. In their day to day lives, they probably focus their behavior on resolving issues, abandoning what matters most, their values. This situation leads to the onset of experimental avoidance disorder, which consists of suppressing thoughts related to bad experiences. The therapeutic aim is to help the person make a commitment to guiding their behavior towards what matters to them. From this perspective, they can face their problems and not just in the suffering they have entered therapy with. Values promote change. By using your values as a foundation, you can promote a change in behavior that can lead to well being. This way, you can guide them towards better mental health. This begins with a wide range of behaviors geared towards personal values. On the other hand, unwanted cognitive and emotional states, such as sadness, anxiety, worries, and fears, are part of being human and therefore totally natural. Thus, they need to be incorporated into daily life and not avoided or fought against. Thus, try to achieve better well being through a commitment to those actions that truly matter. This behavior should be guided by what's important and what the person wants. It's important to learn to view distress as a natural part of life. This way, you can move past these periods of distress without putting up a fight, as this would fuel the discomfort and cause even more suffering. Hey, AD, good to see you. I hope you're doing well, honey. Values are timeless, meaning you should continuously work towards them. Consequently, you can maintain them over time and implement them throughout your entire life. The values a person upholds act as compasses that guide them towards what matters to them. This allows for connection between what they value and what they do, which gives rise to well being. Components: acceptance and commitment therapy engages the acceptance of values based on four components. Values: what you value or want. For example, family, friends, generosity, safety, looking after oneself, fun, training, or work, among others. Exposure to, not avoidance of, the so called unwanted internal events. In other words, negative or uncomfortable feelings. Diffusion and deactivation of functions, the distancing of unpleasant thoughts and emotions, reinforcing behaviors that are driven by what you want and value. Psychologists help patients by searching for thoughts and emotions that scare them and that they avoid. This way, they learn to distance themselves from them and see them for what they really are: thoughts or feelings. Also, they help patients understand that that just feeling or thinking doesn't mean it actually matters. There there are many wasted thoughts and emotions. Treatment centered on values for well-being guides changes regarding what patients consider valuable. Values can lead to action and well-being. Values guide you, their beliefs that lead to action. They transcend specific situations and guide behaviors. Thus, the importance of values in psychotherapy represents a combination of verbal rules and consequences of each patient's history and the commitment made towards them. Values make it easier for people to make decisions, thus, in turn, helps overrule the tendency to be controlled by internal and external demands to avoid discomfort, and all this contributes to well being. Oh, sorry, guys. This one was, like I said, the importance of values for well being. All right, now I got one more, guys. Importance of values in mental health recovery. I know, right? The kids still got 4 more days of summer school. They end on the 29th. They got out on the 1st of June and then went back to summer school on the 12th, and then they get out on the 29th. So I'm not going to be in here for a massive long time. I just definitely wanted to come in here and talk about this, guys. All right, it says, like I said, this is the importance of values in mental health recovery. Recovery works best when it's self-directed experience based on mental health. Consumers are priorities and values. Values are principles we care about that guide our behavior. Examples of values people hold include integrity, choice, a positive attitude, independence, and financial security. Whether we think about it or not, values plays a large role in choices we make and the things we do. When we value our independence, we take action to maintain a quality of life in which we can make our own decisions, participate in our community, and live or work in a way that keeps us in our own homes. When we value creativity, we may take time out for art, writing, museums, or photography. I'm sorry. We may set aside money for entertainment or for creative projects because they are meaningful to us. If we think about it, values are ever present in our decision making, even on a daily basis. Providers need to know what matters most to consumers. Phew. Values already play a critical role in mental health recovery and empowerment. So why not direct our attention to values in a more deliberate way? When mental health providers pay special attention to what matters most to consumers, they can better help clients reach their goals. The history of the recovery movement has shown that providers cannot impose their values on consumers. Person-centered care puts the individual's values at the center of recovery. Here's a 5-step approach anyone can use to focus on what is most important to you in your mental health recovery. Number one, identify your primary values. Everyone has values, but we may not be consciously aware of exactly what we value at any given time. Usually it takes a time of reflection to know what we cherish most and what has been critical to our core self over the years. One way to identify our most essential values is to do a values inventory. It can be simple as looking at a list of values and choosing 5 to 10 that resonate with you. It can also include doing a formal questionnaire. Whatever method works for you, getting a good sense of which values are most important to you will help you focus on your recovery. Identify 5 to 10 primary values that resonate with you. Can you see how these values have been factors in how you live your life? Number two, determine tangible definitions of your values. Once a person has a general list or understanding of his or her values. Hey, Gone Girl, virtual hugs, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well, darling. I understand that, hippie grandma. It says, number two, determine tangible definitions of your values. Once a person has a general list or understanding of his or her values, it's important to put them in concrete terms. For example, if someone values financial security, a tangible definition might be having 3 to 6 months of living expenses in the bank or having a reliable monthly income. If someone values their independence, they may choose to pay their bills if they are able to do so rather than have a representative do it for them. Defining values in concrete terms is unique to each individual. Put your values into concrete terms. Values have different meanings to different people. Number three, self-define your goals based on values. Once values are defined in concrete terms and treatment providers and consumers agree to collaborate on these priorities, consumers self-define their goals. In this way, treatment providers do not define clients' goals. Consumers define their goals based on what matters to them. For example, a man in a treatment might value self-esteem, which in concrete terms for him means liking his physical appearance. A self-defined goal for him could be to lose 10 pounds. A provider might think a better goal for him is to accept himself the way he is, but his goal is to seek physical change. In this step, the consumer, not the provider, self-defines the goal. Set achievable goals. The goals you set will be based on what is important to you. Identify ways to overcome potential obstacles to reaching these goals. The path to achieving your goals is not always straight ahead without any roadblocks. Treatment providers can help consumers identify potential obstacles they may face and assist in overcoming them. For example, suppose the goal is to save up 3 months of living expenses. In that case, an obstacle might be having a maximum allowed a set limit in one bank's account because of disability income guidelines. Through collaboration, the consumer and provider can redefine the goal or think of innovative ways to achieve it while staying within the income guidelines. Identifying the potential obstacle, then looking for ways to overcome it is a collaborative process, but it is consumer driven because clients determine the goals. Identify potential obstacles to reaching your goals and ways to overcome them. Collaborate to think of creative strategies. Number 5, determine what action steps are needed to reach these goals and take them. Finally, determine the action steps required to achieve the client-driven goals. For example, goals above. The action steps might include setting aside $10 a month for savings and developing a regular morning exercise routine. The action steps are consumer-driven and supported by the provider based on the client's values and goals. Together, they will identify what action steps are needed to achieve the goals. The consumer will then gather information and need support to engage in the action steps with the provider's help. Take steps towards achieving your goals. Obtain needed support and resources along the way. Prioritizing consumer values as a key to recovery. Providers can benefit from new ways to empower their clients. One way to do this is identify what's important to clients and make that focus of treatment. Values based recovery works by taking inventories of consumer values and turning them into concrete terms and achievable goals. An approach that recognizes consumer priorities fosters better communication and builds on the intrinsic motivation of clients. We are all guided by values. By aligning treatment with the client's authentic goals, recovery becomes a conscious choice for consumers. And that's it, guys. It was, gosh, my eyes giving me a fit. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's what we covered. I covered it for mental health. I covered it for well-being. I covered it for support and awareness, and it's a little bit of motivation. Just kind of determine, what is y'all's values. If anybody wanted, if curious, my value is kind of I'll list a couple of them. I just want to be a good person. I know I'm an honest person. I'm a real person. I don't act like nothing that I'm not, and I'm not no better than anybody else. And I'm a kind heart, and I just want to be a good mom and a wife and a good friend, and have a good support system. That's some of my values right there, guys. You're welcome, Rocket Queen, honey. But yeah, I just want to be the good. I just want to be the good in the world, guys. I just want to be the good in the world. Evie says, I find value through loss. That's a good one too, honey. I'm just saying, I want to be a good person. And, there's not, like, finding a good person and a real true person that's not acting and not being their self per se is very hard to find. They're very rare. They're out there because I know a lot of them are in here, but they're very rare to find. So when you have somebody that's real and, that's kind of like their value, they're a real, genuine person and they don't lie and they don't hurt people, they're just genuine people through and through. I think that's a good value. Hey, Miss Bonnie, good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well. But I think that's an excellent value to have, guys, is honesty, integrity, compassion, just something to lift people's spirits, be there for one another, have a great support system, And like I said, you want the true people. You don't want people, to, I'm trying to find a word, like you don't want people to act like that they care about you, or act like they're better than everybody else, or whatever the case may be. You want a true person being their self to care about you, because when somebody acts or when somebody says that they care and they don't care, it really hurts. So I think, that is a big value or belief or whatever, to me, is honesty. Be a true person, be yourself. That goes a long way, guys. I'm telling you. And if those people don't respect who you are and don't love who you are, then you don't need them in your life. There's plenty, as the old saying goes, but this kind of goes for dating, but I'm married. But I'm just saying, as the old saying goes, which I'm probably sure what I'm getting ready to say, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Well, there's also plenty of fish in the sea for friends too, and support system, and people to be there for you. There's a lot of acting people out there not being their self, when you want people to be their self, and you want people to accept you for you. It sucks when you don't feel like you have nobody to talk to, and it's terrible. It really is. It's terrible. And so everybody needs somebody to talk to that's genuine, that's pure, that's got a good heart, that's honest. And it's compassionate. Like, it's very hard. Like I said, they are, as like the old saying goes, also, like, a true friend is a dime a dozen. It's very hard when you find a true friend and they're actually true, and you could tell that they're true and they're genuine and they're real and they're honest and they're not going to hurt you or nothing like that, you better stick to them, because they are extremely hard to find. And when you have them and you hurt them, that would be on you, not them. That's how I look at it. That would be on you, because that person is genuine, and these that like I'm just saying this for example as a friend, that person is not genuine, if that makes sense. You just want to be around honest, good people. And like I said, I know they're out there. It's just you definitely have to find them, and when you find them, you better hold on to them, because they're very, very hard to find. They're kind of like a needle in a haystack. But when you got it, you better hold on to it tight and not let go of it, because the true people are hard to find. And I think that is a good value. I mean, that's just my opinion. I think that is an excellent value, just to be honest, to be real, to be true, to be compassionate and caring. That's all good values, guys. Just anything to be a good person. It doesn't cost nothing to be kind to somebody. Nothing. It doesn't cost anything. Just be kind in the world, and show the world and show these people that you are a good person, and that you're honest and you're true, and that when you stick with something, you stick by it. You're like, people say, I'm a woman of my word. Well, kind of like the old saying goes, if you say something, then you need to do it. Stick to your word. That's also a part of honesty, which we're not talking about honesty. I'm just saying honesty is part of a value that I personally value. I personally value. You don't want people to lie to you, and then they have to lie to cover up another lie, to cover up another lie, to cover up another lie. Kind of like if you went to the doctor, for example, you don't want the doctor to sugarcoat things. I mean, even though it might be something you don't want to hear, and you're like, oh gosh, I got this and this and this and this, or whatever the case may be. You want them to be real upfront with you. Don't sugarcoat it, and let you know. That way you know how to get better. You don't want a doctor, because I mean that's very important. Your health is very important. You don't want a doctor lying to you or saying, oh, you'll be fine, and then you're sick and in the hospital. I'm just saying it as an example. You want somebody to be true, to be blunt. I mean, to be straightforward. You want somebody to be honest. And I think that is a very good value, is honesty. And like I said, compassion, and just being there for people. I think it is very important, especially in this day and age that we live in. It's very important, because there is so much evil in this world. It is crazy. It's something is happening every day, and it is so sad. It is so sad, guys. It truly is. It breaks my heart. It truly does. So, but that's my personal belief. That's my personal belief, guys. So, I mean, I'm just saying, that's just how I look at it. I'm going to head out, kid. You're getting sleepy. Well, good night, True Seeker. I love you, honey. You have a good one. Thank you so much for being in here. Please send me a message if you need me, honey. I'm just a message away. All you got to do is send me a message, and I will try to be there for you as much as I possibly can, darling. Yes. But definitely talk to your doctor. Please definitely talk to your doctor. You're welcome, honey. I'll be praying for you. Hopefully things get better, sweetie. Like I said, I'm here for you, honey. Yes, please, 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 please go to the doctor, honey, and just ask them. Because, like I said, I'm not a doctor. I can give you advice, but that I'm not a doctor. So, I mean, that's what my advice is, to go to the doctor and see what they say. That's what my advice is. All right, sorry about that, guys. My eyes are giving me a fit. My allergies are actually driving me crazy. It feels like I need to sit my eyeballs out, wipe them off, and then put them back in my head. They're like scratchy and itching, and I don't like it. And a lot of it's coming from the stinking rain. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. Yes, you're welcome, darling. So what do you guys think about the values? So what I mean, like, y'all could list some of your values if you want to. I don't know if I'll do a panel or not. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on here. I'll try to stay on here a little bit longer, but I'm just curious what y'all's values, like, kind of like, what do y'all value? What's y'all's opinion on what we went over about the value deal? What are y'all thinking? Let's see. Ain't on it. Let's see. I'm pulling up something. Hey, Mary Jane, good to see you, love. I hope you're doing well, darling. Let's see. Gotta get my what? No, I was telling you to sing with your hairbrush, like you were singing with a microphone. Sing with your hairbrush. All right, guys, I come across this. This is kind of a little bit more information. Yeah, that's what I said. You need to sing with your hairbrush. You were singing with your remote. Sing with a hairbrush. How many people in here sing with their hairbrush? Probably several. So get your hairbrush and sing with it. La 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 la. All right, guys. This is some more information that I pulled up, and it's not really something that I had saved, but it's got a list of some values. So I figured, why not go over it a little bit more, um, and see. Did you see my message, Rocket Honey? It says, what are your values? How would you define your values? Before you answer this question, you need to know what, in general, values are. Your values are things that you believe are important in the way you live and work. Now you see what I'm talking about, honey? They should determine your priorities, and deep down, they're probably the measures you use to tell if your life is turning out the way you want it to. When the things that you do and the way you behave match your values, life is usually good. You're satisfied and content. But when these don't align with your personal values, that's when things feel wrong. This can be a real source of unhappiness. This is why making a conscious effort to identify your values is so important. So important, guys. How values help you. Values exist whether you recognize them or not. Life can be much easier when you acknowledge your values and when you make plans and decisions that honor them. If you value family, but you have to work 70-hour weeks in your job, will you feel internal stress and conflict? And if you don't value competition and you work in a highly competitive sales environment, are you likely to be satisfied with your job? In these types of situations, understanding your values can really help. When you know your own values, you can use them to make decisions about how to live your life, and you can answer questions like these. What job should I pursue? Should I accept this promotion? Should I start my own business? Should I compromise or be firm with my position? Should I follow tradition or travel down a new path? So take the time to understand the real priorities in your life, and you'll be able to determine the best direction for you and your life goals. Says tip, values are usually fairly stable, yet they don't have strict limits or boundaries. Also, as you move through life, your values may change. For example, when you start your career, success measured by money and status might be a top priority. But after you have a family, work-life balance may be what you value more. As your definition of success changes, so do your personal values. This is why keeping in touch with your values is a lifelong exercise. You should consciously revisit this, especially if you start to feel unbalanced and you can't quite figure out why. As you go through the exercise below, bear in mind that values that were important in the past may not be relevant now. Defining your values. When you define your personal values, you discover what's truly important to you. A good way of starting to do this is to look back on your life to identify when you felt really good and really confident that you were making good choices. Step 1, identify the times when you were the happiest. Find examples from both your career and personal life. This will ensure some balance in your answers. What were you doing? Were you with other people? Who? What other factors contributed to your happiness? Step 2, identifying the times when you were most proud. Use examples from your career and personal life. Why were you proud? Did other people share your pride? Who? What other factors contributed to your feelings of pride? Step 3, identifying the times when you were most fulfilled and satisfied. Again, use both work and personal examples. What need or desire was fulfilled? How and why did the experience give you your life meaning? What other factors contributed to your feelings of fulfillment? Have a good night, Dee. Thank you so much for coming in here. Make sure you hit that like before you leave if you haven't done so already. Step 4, determine your top values based on your experiences of happiness, pride, and fulfillment. Why is each experience truly important and memorable? Use the following list of common personal values to help you get started and aim for about 10 top values. As you work through, you may find that some of these naturally combined. For instance, if you value philanthropy, community, and generosity, you might say that service to others is one of your top values. Okay, here is a list of the personal values. Boy, my eyes are driving me crazy, guys. Hold on a minute. I can't really see the screen. It's giving me a fit. Allergies burning my eyes. Shoo. It's terrible. I wiped off my glasses and everything. It's still, that's why I have to. Shoo. It's driving me crazy. Common personal values, accountability. I'll go down the first row first, since my eyes are giving me a fit. And then we'll go to the other ones. Accountability, accuracy, achievement, adventurous, altruism, ambition, assertiveness, balance, being the best, belonging, boldness, calmness, carefulness, challenge, cheerfulness, clear-mindedness, commitment, community, compassion, competitiveness, consistency, contentment, continuous, improvement, contribution, control, corporation, correctness, courtesy, creativity, curiosity, decisiveness, democraticness, dependability, determination, devoutness, diligence, discipline, discretion, diversity, dynamism, economy, effectiveness, efficiency, elegance, empathy, enjoyment, enthusiasm, inequality. Okay, the next one is, Lord, my eyes. Lord have mercy, I'm telling you. Sorry, guys. And the next one is excellent, excitement, expertise, exploration, expressiveness, fairness, faith, family orientedness, fidelity, fitness, fluency, focus, freedom, fun, generosity, goodness, grace, growth, happiness, hard work, health, helping society, holiness, honesty, honor, humility, independence, ingenuity, inner harmony, inquisitiveness, insightfulness, intelligence, intellectual status, intuition, joy, justice, leadership, legacy, love, loyalty. Loyalty is a big one too. That's kind of part of honesty. Honesty and loyalty, I think, play a big part. Can play a big part in each other too. Making a difference. That's what I'm trying to do in here, guys. Mastery, merit, obedience, openness, order, originality, patriotism. And the third one is perfection, piety, positivity, which we do here all the time, practicality, preparedness, professionalism, prudence, quality orientation, reliability, resourcefulness, restraint, result oriented, rigor, security, self-accusation, self-control, selflessness, self-reliance, sensitivity, serenity, service, shrewdness, simplicity, soundness, speed, spontaneity, stability, strategic, strength, structure, success, support, teamwork, temperance, thankfulness, thoughtfulness, timeless, tolerance, traditionalism, trustworthiness, truth seeking, understanding, uniqueness, unity, usefulness, vision, vitality. Oh my God. I mean, like, it's absolute, like, I feel like it's like sandpaper. I have to rub it. It's driving me crazy. It's really driving me crazy. And every few minutes I have to wipe off my glasses because, when you rub your eye, your glasses get dirty. So I can't really see the stinking screen. It's driving me crazy. Lord. I have to wait till Tim gets paid to get me some of that. You said it's called allergy eye. I would definitely have to look into that. Step 5, prioritize your top values. This step is probably the most difficult because you'll have to look deep inside yourself. It's also the most important step because when making a decision, you have to choose between solutions that may satisfy different values. This is when you must know which value is more important to you. Write down your top values, not in any particular order. Look at the first 2 values and ask yourself, if I could satisfy only one of these, which one I choose. It might help to visualize a situation in which you would have to make that choice. For example, if you compare the values of service and stability, imagine that you must decide whether to sell your house and move to another country to do the valuable foreign aid work, or keep your house and volunteer to do the charity work closer to home. I know it's driving me crazy though, guys. It's driving me crazy. Let's see. Keep working through the list by comparing each value with each other value, each other's value until your list is in correct order. And it's this one. It's both of them really, but this one's the worst. Tip: if you have a tough time doing this, consider using comparison analyst to help you with this method. You decide which of the two options is most important, and then assign a score to show how much more important it is. Since it is so important to identify and prioritize your values, investing your time in this step is definitely worth it. Step 6, reaffirm your values. Check your top priority values and make sure that they fit with your life and your vision for yourself. Do these values make you feel good about yourself? Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Are you proud of your top 3 values? Would you be comfortable and proud to tell your values to people you respect and admire? Do these values represent things you would support even if your choice isn't popular and it puts you into the minority? Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to rub it. It's driving me crazy. When you consider your values in decision making, you can be sure to keep your sense of integrity and know and what you know is right and approach decisions with confidence and clarity. You also know what you're doing is best for your current and future happiness and satisfaction. Nothing is going good for me today, guys. I'm yawning, allergies, and burning up at 700 degrees. I feel like I got something in it, but I know I don't, but I feel like I do. Oh my gosh. Making value-based choices may not always be easy. However, making a choice that you know is right is a lot less difficult in the long run. A saltwater eye bath after the live. I've never done that one of them. A saltwater, that'd be I'm no. Does it hurt? Because you're talking about saltwater. Ouch. Putting salt in your eye? I don't know. Key points: identifying and understanding your values is challenging and important exercise. Your personal values are center part of who you are and who you want to be. By becoming more aware of these important factors in your life, you can use them as a guide to make the best choice in any situation. Some of life's decisions are really about determining what you value most. When many options seem reasonable, it's helpful and comforting to rely on your values and use them as strong guiding force to point you in the right direction. Well, that's true too. Right now it's burning. I just want to take my eyeball out, wipe it off, wipe my eye, and then pop my eyeball back in. But that's not, yeah. We seriously can't do that, guys. Lord, it's driving me. It's driving me crazy. I can't. And it's real puffy. See? It's real puffy. It's driving me bonkers. Or that. Yeah, just take my eyeball out, when you got scratchy eyes, they're just temporary. Just put them to the side and y'all sit over there and be good. Like I say, when you're asleep and your mind's going Mach 90, so your body might have rested, but your mind's still awake. That's what I said. If you have to, just take your brain out and sit on the side of the table, which physically you can't. And I'm just saying, sit your brain on the side of the table while your whole body sleeps. I know I'm silly, guys. I'm just saying. It's just, oh my gosh. See? This one? It's aggravating me. Oh my goodness. Lord. Oh my gosh. I swear it feels like it feels like I got something like like if y'all ever wear contacts and you go to sleep with your contact, which I wear contacts, y'all have just never seen me wear contacts. I haven't worn them in a long time, but I have them. But like if you'll go to sleep with your contacts on and because you're not really, some contacts you can sleep in, but most of the time you have to take them out. But if you'll go to sleep with your contacts on, or your contacts get massively dry and your eyes start kind of like burning, they feel like some sandpaper, that's what my eye feels like right now. I don't know. Or like if a contact lens gets stuck in your eye and you have to kind of like scroll it down to get it to pull it out, and your eye's just so dry it's like it's like glued to your eyeball. Yeah, I'm not trying to be graphic. I'm just trying to explain it. I'll have to take me a Benadryl or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. A weak saline solution. Oh, just like a little pinch, I guess you could say. I'm about to slap it on a rag. It's kind of like, when you have pink eye and they always tell you, or like if you've had pink eye, they always tell you take a warm compress, or if you've had a sty and put it over your eye and it kind of takes the like puffiness or whatever away or whatever. I don't know. I don't do facials or none of that stuff, so I don't know. Just saying. It's just aggravating me because I have to like look almost on top of the screen to see the words, even with my glasses on. It's terrible. Rocket Queen, you call me dumber, really? I love my cup, Evie. I told you. You said are you using your cup. I always use my cup. I love my cup. If you guys haven't seen it, I love my cup. This is my teacup. I always drink out of it. And Miss Evie got it for me. Isn't it pretty? My very first anything that's got my YouTube name on it. See? My very first anything. And of course, it's got Marilyn Monroe in rainbow. Yes, I love my cup. I love, love, love. And I don't have a dishwasher, so it's still cold. I love my cup. When I told you I was going to use my cup, girl, you see me use it every stream. I use it every day. Yes, I love, 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 love my cup. Which who don't like Marilyn Monroe? Come on now. Marilyn Monroe is awesome. Oh my gosh. It's terrible, guys. It sucks when you deal with allergies or whatever's going on. It's aggravating me. And Ghost Devil said clear eye solution. Oh my gosh. It's really this one. Both of them are watery. I don't know if y'all can see. See, both of them are watery, but I'm telling you, this one is actually aggravating me. Sorry, guys. Just put it in the bin. Just throw my eyeball in the trash. I don't need you. You good. Give me another set of eyes. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So what do y'all think about what I covered? I covered quite a bit. So what do y'all think about the values? What are your values? Like the importance of your values. What do y'all think about it? It's sad when Kim Kardashian almost ruined Marilyn's dress. I didn't know nothing about that. Yes, I love Marilyn. I love her. She's on my wall. Well, you probably can't see her. Well, here. I love Marilyn. I'll show you guys. See? I love Marilyn. See? Marilyn, Marilyn, Marilyn. I love Marilyn. Now my daggone it. State. There we go. Yes. I love Marilyn. I love Jack Skellington. Those are my two favorites. Marilyn Monroe and then Nightmare Before Christmas. Can't go wrong with that. And then, of course, anything rainbow tie-dye or anything colorful. Can't go wrong with that either. Yeah. Good Lord have mercy. Crazy thing. Well, state. Crazy webcam. Yeah, I really don't think that I've seen. It's sad when Kim. Did she buy her dress? Criminal Med, did she buy her dress or something? Or how did she get a hold of it? The dress from singing to President Kennedy, the butt split. Also, so she bought her dress, I guess, didn't she? And Marilyn Monroe, I guess, is smaller than Kim. Oh, oh my gosh, she burned it and almost ruined it. No, that's fighting grounds. No. I wouldn't even touch it. That stuff is very, very sacred, or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Because Marilyn Monroe is no longer here. If y'all haven't seen that Netflix, I think it's called Netflix movie. It's called Blondie. I think that's what it's called, and it's kind of like her story, which it's not. I'm just saying it's not suitable for children because of we all know Marilyn Monroe. She was a lover. Let's put it that way. She was a lover, so it's not suitable for children. I'm just letting you guys know. It's called I think it's called Blonde or Blondie, and it's on Netflix, and it's a story about her life, and it goes from like the time that she was in the time like her mom mistreated her or something like that. Anyway, and she was in an orphanage all the way to the time of her death, and it's like almost 3 hours long, but it's an excellent movie. But that's what I said. It's very, very, very not suitable for children. I'm not trying. I love movies and I love television shows, and I'm not a critic. I mean, like I'm a critic, but I don't like to tell. I don't like to know. Like, say for example, if one of you guys watched a movie that I haven't seen, I would want y'all to just tell me if it's good or if it's bad, or if it's worth watching or if it's not worth watching, and then like a tiny bit of the story, and that's it. Don't tell me no more. You know what I mean? Because I am like, I love movies. I love television. I mean, like, I'm more of a movie buff. I've got like, I went through a lot when we moved in here because I ran out of space. But at our old house before it got sold, while we was living in it because our landlord wanted to retire. But anyway, I had like 10 or 15,000 movies, and I've cut it like way down. I probably got like 4,000 now, if that. But that's still a lot. I'm a big, big movie person. I love my movies. Love the movies. So if there's anything that, like I said, some people will watch a movie and they'll talk the whole time, and I'm like, if y'all don't shut up. I said, I can't hear anything. Shush. I'm really into my like TV shows like The Walking Dead or Sons of Anarchy, or me and Rebels getting ready to watch the new Walking Dead. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the new one that come out because The Walking Dead's done. It's the other ones that they're coming out with. We're getting ready to watch that. So it's got Negan and what's her name? Not Michonne, but the other one. Good Lord have mercy. Maggie. It's got Negan and Maggie in it because they're all kind of separating. So, yeah, I like them kind of shows. Rocket Queen. Her butt probably is not real. Just saying. In my opinion, she probably paid some big money to have her butt that big. Just saying. Yes, she was used, Criminal Man, and it's very sad. It's a very sad story, but that's what's sad. I mean, like it's a good story because you actually feel like that you know her, and the person that did it, she looks almost identical to Marilyn Monroe. Whoever that is, I can't remember her name, but she looks almost identical to Marilyn Monroe. And there was favors. We'll just put it that way. There was favors that she had to do in order to do certain things and get her name out there. And that's what I said. It's not suitable for children, because it's kind of a soft, if you know what I'm talking about, without saying the word. It's a good movie, but it's can be pretty explicit. Let's put it that way. Yes, she was used, and it's very, very, very sad. It's very sad just to get, because she was very talented, very talented. And people used her kindness for a weakness. Oh, girl, mine is too. Mine is too, Rocket Queen. I didn't have to pay no money for top or bottom. Let's put it that way. Everybody says, are those real? Yep, yep. The good Lord gave them to me. I grew it myself. I did too, honey. I did too. Yep, Rebel's got the badonkadonk. Cherry Forever needs to borrow Marilyn Monroe's outfit. Babe, Evie said that I want to wear my drink out. How much do I drink out of my cup? How much do I drink out of my cup? I'm gonna wind up wearing out the picture, and then I'm gonna be upset. Becca's sitting on it. See, I told you. I got a big old badonkadonk. And I didn't have to pay nothing for mine. Come natural. Rocket Queen said I grew mine myself. Evie said mine too. More love, guys. It's more love. Call him Ghetto Blaster. Yep. Oh, you know that Baby Got Back song? Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. Yep. I used the mine to push in at the bar. Well, that's one of our values, ain't it, girls? We got a big old badonkadonk. Oh, Lord. And we didn't have to pay nothing for it. Unlike some people that have to pay, $50,000 or whatever it is just to have butt implants because theirs ain't big enough or whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy what people do. It's crazy it's crazy that people have money and do crazy off the wall stuff. It's crazy. It's like, geez, you got so much money, you could give it to charity or whatever, but you're going to get butt implants. Just my opinion. I'm just saying, like, why? I mean, as I say, be yourself. That's why people accept you for who you are, or the true people do. So just be yourself, whether you got a big butt or a little butt or a flat butt or a pancake booty where it's just flatter than a flitter. My poor old mama. I love you, Mom. But, I'm just saying, be thankful with what you have and, just love yourself. I know that's easier said than done, but just love yourself. I mean, that's a value right there. That's a value right there. Like self-respect. That's a value. Oh, Lord. Why, Lord? Trina, she always bumps into me and she says, Mom, move your big butt. I said, well, if you wasn't standing in the way, I can't help it. It's not my fault. That's what the good Lord above gave me. Bless me. I grew mine myself, like Rocket Queen said. That's right, Rocket Queen. I'm going to put that on my screen. We're all supermodels. Exactly. It doesn't matter what size we are. We are all beautiful in our own way. Whether you're big, whether you're skinny, whether you're, whatever. We're all beautiful in our own way. That's what makes us unique. And that's what makes us us. Like I always say, be true to yourself because it's you. You got to live with you every day. So try your very best to be good to yourself. I know you have your good days and your bad days. Trust me. Believe me, I know. Trust me on that one. But you just have to try your very, very best to stay positive with yourself as well. You have to try. You never know till you try, as the old saying goes. And can't never could do nothing. So say I can and I can try. That makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference, guys, if you just try to be good to yourself. I mean, we're not perfect. And I don't claim to be, but you know, we're all human. We make mistakes. We're not perfect. And, that's what I said. Just be kind to one another because you don't know what somebody's going through. Be kind to yourself because you're you. Nobody else is you. You're you. Don't act like nobody else. Just act yourself. And if those people don't love you for you, then they don't need you. You don't need them in your life. Because if you're true to yourself, then people need to be true to you. And if they're not true to you, then that's their fault, not yours. Hey, Steffi, good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Ghost Devil's laughing his hind end off. Oh, Lord. And we're talking about booties. Hey, everybody values their booty. Oh, Lord. That is true, Criminal Man. That is totally true. That's what I said. We got to just try our very best. We got to try our very best because this world is just it's so evil, and you hear stuff every single day. Like, can't we just hear some good stuff, or the news bring out some good stuff? Because hearing the sad stuff is just depressing. Like, good Lord, have mercy. Like, please shed some positivity our way, because all this negativity and drama just affects a lot of people. Yes, I do value Becca's specialty, especially in the winter, because I'm a portable heater. I've always been like that. My mom says, you burnt me up when you was little, because I always used to sleep with my mom because long story short, my sperm donor was a POS. But anyway, that's long story short. But so I always slept with my mom, and I'm always been close to my mom. But she's like, Lord, you're burning me up. You're a miniature heater. I've always been like that. I'll burn up and then I'll freeze to death. So I have to kick my leg out, like have one leg to stick out of my blanket. And I always have to have fan on because it gets hot. Which I'm almost, I'm 28 and holding. Technically, I'm almost 37. So I guess hot flashes and all that junk's coming. I'm not really for sure. But I burn up easily and then I freeze easily. So I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. This is how the good Lord made me. That's all I have to say. Really, Rebel. Oh, I'm scared to death of spiders too, but I would be more scared to death to come visit you, Rocket, and Ghost Devil and Digger Duck and all the people that live in Australia and overseas and like Slim Skittles. She lives in New Zealand, I believe, and I don't know if England has the big spiders or not, but I'd be scared. I'd be scared to death to go visit you guys in Australia. Forget it. I love y'all long time, but I don't know about them humongous spiders. I'm good. I'm good. Those spiders are humongous in Australia. Nope, 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 nope. Oh gosh, y'all got me something to look forward to. Isn't that peachy? Evie said hot flashes are the devil. You've got Dawn and Candace, though. What are you talking about? What in the world are you talking about? Oh, I want to see a room. Ghost Devil, did you ever send me a picture of the roos close to your house? A Rocket Queen, do y'all have any pictures of actually real roos? I want to see the roos. I want to see what I really want, and I think it's adorable, is the kangaroo with the baby in the belly. Like it's just sitting there and they're just hopping and she's got the baby in the belly. I know that's probably hard to find, but I think what I've seen is very cute. It's very cute. I'm more scared of them than the spiders. You're more scared of the roos, really? To me, they're sort of kind of like, I don't know what you're talking about. We got those. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah. Oh, you don't have no roos where you live, Rocket? Lord, this eye's giving me a fit. I'm telling you. Oh. So it's kind of like us when we see deers on the road. You're seeing roos on the road. Oh. And those kangaroos can get humongous, can't they? I've seen what is it called? That it's a movie. It's a kids movie. Kangaroo Jack. He's like sitting there boxing them and everything. I think it's cool. Lots of enchiladas and the odd wombat. I swear it didn't punch me in the eyes, guys. Lord have mercy. Uh, Rebel said, I'm just winking at y'all. Yeah, we do got them. A baby Joey. No. You live in the rainforest mountains, not really rude territory. Does it rain all the time where you're at, Rocket? So you come across those humongous spiders. No, I'm good. I'm good. I love you long time. But you'll have to just come over here and visit us. I don't know if I ever want to come there and visit you. Because those spiders, if you're in the rainforest, those spiders are huge. They huge. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm good. I am good. Nope. I'm scared to death of clowns. Oh, Lord. Clowns, spiders, and anything just creepy crawly. I can't do it. No, no, no. Nope. 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 Can't do it. I cannot do it. And Ghost Devil's laughing his hind end off. Really, Ghost Devil? Daggone it. Yeah, a friend of mine, she lives in I'll tell you guys. I think it's hold on. Hold on 1 minute and I'll tell you guys. They live in hold on. Oh my goodness. My stinking eye. Our friend Josie, which y'all probably heard us um um oh gosh. Y'all have heard of our friend Josie. He lives in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. And that's where he's from, is Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Do y'all know where that is? Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Oh my goodness. He might be doing both, Rocket. He might be doing both. Oh my goodness. Oh, really, Rocket? But it's huge, though, ain't it? So you might know them. I don't know. I'll have to send you a screenshot on Facebook. Oh my goodness gracious, Lord have mercy. Snakes. Can't do snakes. Nope. I don't like snakes. I don't like spiders. I don't like clowns. Nope, I'm good. No, we don't, Evie. Oh my gosh. Certain dolls are like what do you call it? They're dolls that gosh. Porcelain dolls. Those freaked me out. Those freaked me out when I was little. I'm like, this thing looks real. God almighty. But yeah, the porcelain dolls, they freaked me. I mean, honestly, they did. And my grandmother had a bunch of them. And of course, she'd give them to me. And I'm like, here, Mom. Or I would put it up on my my shelf and like hide it behind other stuff. Like it creeped me out. It freaked me out. It did. It did. Oh my goodness, Criminal Mad. Oh my goodness, honey. Wow. Are they the porcelain dolls that look real with the curly hair and the eyes that kind of like they don't blink, but they look like they're blink? I mean, they'll move if you move them their head up and down. It's kind of creepy. I'm not really scared of them. They just freak me out, you know. Oh my goodness. And then when they break, oh my Lord, they break in like 1,000 pieces. I don't even think they make them anymore. I don't believe they do. I never liked dolls, but that is what I got. Well, well, like you said, thank goodness you have two granddaughters. So here, play with this. Yeah, I'm exactly like you, Gone Girl. I can't stand clowns. I can't stand clowns. They scare me. I mean, they really scare me. And spiders. I don't like snakes either. You can ask Scribble on that one. I don't like snakes either. Now, one time we was taking this dude home and he was a straight up douche. But anyway, long story short. But anyway, so we took him home because he claimed something bad happened to his daughter, but it didn't. Anyway, so he went to go inside. We dropped him off, and he come back out with a snake. His snake's name was Danielle. It was a baby snake, and of course I drove him. And so him and Rebel went back into the house. He was showing him something or something. They come back out with the snake in their arms, and they said, "Here, look at it." So I looked at it. I was like, "Okay, keep it away from me. Keep it away from me." They threw it on me and walked away. They sure did. And it was not constrict. I mean, it was a baby, but it felt like it was kind of constricting right here. And I was freaking out. I'm like, get it off of me. I've got like I had my eyes closed. I'm like freaking out. Get it off of me. Get it off of me. So yeah, I cannot do clowns, spiders, snakes, or just anything. Ugh. No, I'm good. Nope. My brother was at the scouting event that John Gacy performed at. Wow. See, that would freak me out. Oh my goodness. That would just that and see, um, in my opinion, a lot of these clowns are actually evil, as in like um RAs and just do bad things. And so they just creep me out. It just creeps me out, guys. You know. Yes, we lived right by him. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know if I could do that, honey. That would freak me out. Nope. Knowing what he did, yeah, that's definitely that's creepy. Mm-mm-mm. No, ma'am. Wow. Mm-mm. And that's what Rebel was talking about tonight. I couldn't remember his full name, so I just put Gacy. I was like, no, no. And clowns unfortunately like to flock to me because I guess they can sense or people tell them because I was little, like I was saying, and I had this clown follow me around in this festival that we had downtown in Unicoi, not Unicorn, Unicoi, Tennessee, or Irwin, Tennessee. It's a little EB town close to North Carolina line. But anyway, and they had this festival. It's called the Apple Festival, and they always have it downtown. And this clown, it was very weird. It freaked me out. So I kept my distance. I was like, I'm just going to keep my eyeballs on you, but from a distance. Like, please don't come near me because I will have a panic attack. Like, please don't come near me. And I guess somebody that I knew because I was raised at that town. I went to high school there. I went to elementary school there, middle school, all of that. I wasn't born there, but I was raised there. So anyway, and so I guess you could say I'm from Irwin, but I was born in in South Carolina, Greenville. But this clown would like follow me. Hey, bored old fart, good to see you, honey. I still love the name. Hope you're doing well, darling. Yeah, your values. Try not to lie. That's what I said. Honesty. Honesty is a good value. Honesty is a good value. Loyalty is a good value. Like there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good values. A lot of good values. Just try to be a good person. You know that's also a good value. Positivity. We know that's good too. But this clown that I was talking about, it freaked me out. I'm telling you guys, it had his legs, and it's hard to explain. But I guess it was walking on his hands, or that's what it looked like to me. Anyway, had his legs was up here, like dangling on top of his head, so they were just kind of dangling. And then his head was down below, and I guess he was walking on his leg. Yeah, it freaked me out. And so I guess some of my friends or people that knew me knew that I was scared of clowns, and they decided to tell whatever shouting at a garbage bin. Lord have mercy. Kill him with kindness, girl. Kill him with kindness. Anyway, but like I said, I'm just wait a minute. And so it followed me, and then I lost contact of it with my eyes. And I was like, oh my goodness gracious, like I cannot deal with this. Where did it go? Where did it go? Like I was looking around, and it was right behind me, directly behind me, guys. It freaked me out. And like I was having a panic attack, and I was like, y'all got to get me out of here. Well, it kept on following me, and then it grabbed me on the shoulder. It grabbed me on the shoulder with his hands down below. And I guess, I don't know how in the world it did it. I don't know how it did it. But maybe it took out of his costume or something. But it grabbed me on the shoulder, and I was like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm out of here. I ran, and the clown was laughing at me. So no, nope, don't do clowns. And then, of course, Rebel, because there was a clown at the VFW, and he freaked me out. So I kept my distance because we used to do like volunteer work there. And we would always go to the shows and do concessions, and then we'd watch for security and just check IDs and all that stuff and just help out. No, I freaked out. I was a little girl. I freaked out, girl. I freaked out. But I was just a little girl. Hey, Missy Jessie, good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. But yeah, it freaked me out, guys. Seriously, it really did. And so, but this one, Rebel decides to tell him, hey, my wife is really petrified of clowns. And some of them were midgets, little people, which I think are adorable. I think they're adorable. But anyway, and so, and then of course that was very traumatic to me. And then like I was a little girl at that time, and then all the stuff that I went through as a child growing up. So it really took a toll on me. I was freaking out. Anyway, no, I don't like that either. I don't like that either, Kenzie. But nope. But the clown that Rebel's talking about, it was at the VFW, and there was clowns, and there was midgets there. And he decided to say, my wife is afraid of clowns. Go over there and say hi to her. Well, I was talking to one of the performers, and she was a little lady, and she was adorable. And I was just talking to her, and he tapped me on the shoulder, and he said, hey, like he was right here. He was right here, guys. And Rebel was walking with him. He was standing right beside him. And he was like, hi. Your husband told me to tell you hi. I about climbed the little person in front of me and climbed over her tent and was freaking out. It freaked me out. Yes, I don't. No. Nope. I'm good. I can't do it. Carnivals with bearded ladies and stuff are creepy too. I've never seen a bearded lady. I don't judge nobody, because I know a lot of women suffer with post-traumatic or PCOS, I believe that's what it's called, polycystic ovarian syndrome or something like that, and they can grow hair. And some people just let it grow. They don't get rid of it. They just let it freely grow. And I'm like, well, whatever. I mean, it'd be different. It would be different, but it is creepy. But of course, they're people too. So. Oh no, I would have an anxiety attack. And see, I have pseudo seizures that are stress and anxiety induced. And I would probably wind up having going to the hospital, Kenzie C. What you're talking about, where they follow you? Nope, I'm good. And Rebel said, when did I see a beard? Oh, yeah. I have seen a bearded lady, Cherry Forever. Tattoo Rebel said, and I was rolling on the floor. Like, yes, he was laughing his hind end off. And I was sitting there crying, shaking, like I was freaking out. And he was laughing at me. He was laughing at me because he was like, he said, I didn't know that you would freak out that bad. And I was like, well, okay, what'd you see? Well, yeah, I almost jumped over the little person in front of me, and she was adorable, but I almost jumped over her and hid behind her, and she's like 4 foot tall, or maybe 3.5 foot. I don't know. She's little itty bitty. Anyway, so I'm like jump behind her, and she was selling merch. I jumped behind her, and I was like, no. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. So, I mean, it was freaky. He did that on purpose, and he thought it was hilarious. Yeah. You looked in the mirror this morning? Really? I am not taking my hair, and I can't. No, I'm good. I know I have long hair and everything, but I don't know if I can. Nope, I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to rub it, guys. It's driving me crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to talk to y'all like this because my eye's burning. I know it's hard not to. I can see with one eye. It's hard not to. Oh my goodness. I'll just claim that Rebel. I stood up and he told me to sit down. Pop. Oh, Lord. That's what he always says. And he said, if she ever gives me a hard time and I ever come with like a black eye or anything, I stood up and she told me to sit down or whatever the saying is. Thank you guys for hitting the like. If y'all haven't subbed up, please hit the sub up. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Hello, Bambi. Good to see you, love. I hope you're doing well, darling. Showing some love to you too, honey. We're praying for you. We love you, Bambi. Take a cold washcloth and hold on it, but don't press hard. Lord. And it's puffy. I don't know if y'all can see it. See? Oh, Lord, have mercy. And it's terrible because I wear glasses all the time. Sometimes I'll go to sleep with my glasses on. I have to. I can't see anything. I mean, like I can see, but it's real fuzzy. And so I have to wear glasses all the time from the time I wake up till the time I go to sleep, or contacts. But then when your eyes, y'all never see me in contacts. One day I'll have to do that. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not, Evie. Because that junk's contagious. Mm. I'm so sorry, Bambi, honey. I'm so sorry. Cold will decrease the blood flow and the swelling. Okay, I would definitely. It's worth a shot. If it don't get no better, then I'll have to go. I hate going to the stinking doctor. Lord have mercy. Just like burning, it feels like stinking sandpaper. You got something like like moving around in your eye, you know. Prayers, Bambi, honey. I hate that. And I'm so sorry, darling. Hopefully everything starts going better for you, sweetheart. Cold will decrease. Okay. No, we don't have no cats. Nope. Yeah, we just got 2 dogs and then we have a guinea pig. But it's been raining around here and the pollen's been really crazy. And then it's the temperature is hot, cold, but then it's hotter than you know what in this house. And we have our AC on and it's still not working properly. So we have fans on and it's aggravating. Lord have mercy. I know. Oh gosh. It's not watering yet, but it's just like it's just aggravating, and I want to rub it. I want to rub it. It's itching me to death. Lord. Adult version. They gave me antibiotic drops and it healed up, but it's miserable. Oh yeah. But hopefully it's not nothing like it's just allergies or something just aggravate me. Hopefully it's not pink eye or nothing like that. Lord, I hope not. Because that junk's contagious. I pray that's not what it is, though. Sandpaper, like gritty feeling. Yeah, I mean, like both of them are watering, like watery, but it's this one that's the worst. That's why I had a hard time. I had to keep on taking my camera off when I was reading and take off my glasses and kind of wipe my glasses because it's got like every time my eye blinks, it's like putting a film or something on my glasses and I have to wipe off my glasses. I can't see. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible, guys. I'm hoping it's just allergies because they say I'm allergic. I used to take allergy shots, and they said that I was allergic to trees, almost all the trees out there, pine and oak and all that junk, and I was allergic to grass and some other stuff that was more outdoorsy stuff. Love you too, honey. Thank you, Messy Jessie. It's just really aggravating. It's really aggravating. It really is. Yeah, I got some Benadryl. I'm honestly surprised the doctor hasn't put me on anything for allergies because, like I said, I used to take allergy shots in my stomach. I would have to take them a couple times a week, and then they took me off of it. So I don't know if I need to go back on allergy shots because they don't have me on nothing for my allergies. And it's always worse, of course, when the weather changes. It's always worse. Sucks. It's terrible. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like. I'm sorry I'm not um it's not my fault. I apologize. Like I said, like I always say, we're human, things happen, so Thank you guys so much for being in here. It truly means so much to me, guys. I've been on for 2 hours. So I'm probably getting ready to go take allergy medicine or something just to see. Um, I was cleaning today and it's been kind of just gritty all day, aggravating me. Yeah, I actually they gave me allergy shots. They did this little test on my back, and it like I guess they would take like certain pieces of like just whatever was on the little like slide or something, and then they would like scratch your back with it. It makes sense, but I don't know. You might know what I'm talking about. But anyway, they would scratch your back with it or arm or whatever, and it would be an allergy test. And if it would whelp up, of course, then that's you're allergic to it. If it didn't whelp up, then you're not. You're fine. Well, I got allergy shots. I used to go to a clinic because I was in chronic pain, which I still am, but they said I was too young to have the medicine I was on, and I haven't been there for years. But anyway, they said that allergy shots helped with chronic pain. So I was like, well, I'll do anything to try to help with this pain, So they did the allergy test and come to find out that I was allergic. So they gave me, I was allergic to certain outside things. And they gave me these little vials and I had to file them up myself, kind of like oh gosh, like an insulin. You got to file up yourself for diabetes. Anyway, and so that's how I got it. I haven't done it in a long time, but they're probably going to have to give me something else if this is allergy related and it's not pink eye or nothing like that. I hope not, but they're going to have to give me. They're going to have to give me something. Yeah, that's what I heard. Every so many years, your skin changes and your hair changes, and just the senses change, and all kinds of stuff change when you get older. Like so many years or whatever. That's what I heard. I don't know. That's just what I heard, guys. Lord have mercy. And my hair used to be really, really thick, really thick. It's really thin now, and a lot of it's from medication, unfortunately. So I'm like, oh man. But it helps with your headaches when your hair's thinner. I'm just saying, because I used to have some mass. I mean, I still do, but they're not nearly as intense as they used to be. Thank you, Kenzie C, honey. It's just really my eyes. I'm not stuffy or nothing like that. It's not my throat. It's just really this one eye. I mean, both of them, but this one's the worst one. But yeah, I would definitely. I mean, like I said, I've gave a little bit of advice tonight. Y'all know I'm not a doctor, nothing like that, but I can give you advice. Just my opinion. I would definitely talk to your doctor about allergy shots if you have really bad allergies, honey, and just to see if they offer it. It don't hurt. It don't hurt to see, or give you medication or something. Because I'm not on anything for allergies, and I know I'm allergic to all kinds of stuff outside. Mm. I hope your eyeballs stop itching. Oh Lord. Yeah, I mean it's just a little advice. Just it don't hurt to see. You never know till you try. That's what I say. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a counselor, nothing. That's what I say. Always talk to your doctor just to see. All right, I love you, Rocket Queen, honey. Please be safe when you're driving. And don't run over no roofs and don't get bit by a spider. We love you, Rocket Queen. Thank you for coming in here, honey. Just be careful driving. And girl, you're going to be driving on the wrong side of the road. She's gonna be like, no, you driving the wrong side of the road. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I always have to give her a hard time because they drive on the wrong side of the road and their steering wheel is on the opposite direction, I believe, than ours is, I think. Their steering wheel's over here and our steering wheel's right here. I think. I think that's what it is, or something like that. All right. Well, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. It means a lot to me. Just think about, the values, how important values are to you in your life. And, like, just think about what they are. And like I was saying, write them down, like from their most important to your least important. They're still all important, but you know what I mean? Like your very top important, like write it down. I mean, the values are very important in your life and well-being and mental health and all that. So I just thought, that was a good kind of life lesson in a way to bring awareness to that and show support to that and kind of let you guys know, a little bit of what the values that I like, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That was just me, guys. So, honesty, loyalty, compassion, be a better person, be a good person, be a good mom, be a good wife, be a good friend, So, but I love you guys and I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what I'm covering tomorrow, but we will figure it. Oh, I will definitely try criminal med. Most definitely. I'm hoping that it works. But y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. Like I said, we might be small because there's a lot of people on tonight, but we might be small and mighty, but we're still mighty, and we got this, guys. We support one another, and we got this, guys. So thank you guys so much for coming in here, and remember to lift each other up, be there for one another, and support one another, and always be kind because you never know what somebody is going through. You have no idea. And if you see something, please say something. You're never going to get in trouble if you're standing up for the right thing, So if you see something that you think is odd, or or is wrong, say something. Because I honestly, this is just my opinion. I honestly don't think that you're going to get in trouble for doing the correct thing, to be a good citizen, to be a good person. You know what I mean? So I love you guys and thank you guys so much for coming in here. Y'all have a wonderful night. And like I said, I'm going to be going live tomorrow night. I just don't know when I'm covering yet because I haven't set up for next week or this come up week yet. And y'all have a wonderful Monday. If y'all are already in Monday, have a wonderful day. And I love you guys and thank you guys so much for coming in here. It truly means so much to me. Virtual hugs, and I'm here for each and every one of you guys. If y'all need somebody to talk to wholeheartedly, I truly am. I love you guys, and y'all have a wonderful night, okay?